captured light. Because our cells work with frozen music and captured light. They can interpret electromagnetic signals, bioacoustic signals and vibrations, and transform into biochemical actions. But what does that mean? Two very important things. The real reality is not biochemical, it's not matter, but it's all energy. Okay? It's all vibration. It's all frequency based. It's all resonance based. Because if you have frequency, you can resonate with frequencies. And if the real reality is all frequency based, what does that mean? That you can work with it on a frequency basis. Now, here it comes. If you have like insulin for a sugar patient, or someone who has this problem, you get this needle and you help the patient, okay? And it costs a lot of money and it can damage, but okay, there's some help. But then again, if you can take like what I call the electromagnetic signature of this working action, this working substance in this needle or pill or medicine, you can convey this signal, send it out, transmit it as an emitted electromagnetic signal, and just focus that electromagnetic beam in a way on the person or the subject or the thing you want to influence with that vibration, and it does the same thing, non-locally, without physically touching a patient, without asking the patient for higher costs in his sickness insurance costs. Okay, so it's free in a way, and that's the big problem. It's the same with free energy and anti-gravity, a new book which I'm writing right now in English. If you show that things can be free on an energy basis, you have a problem. Because a lot of it's economic based and has to cost money, and that's a big problem because we can actually solve all kinds of terrible diseases. Some people like Tom Bearden and other researchers actually say things like vaccine-based diseases, AIDS, all kind of cancer can be time reversed scalar electromagnetically. So with scalar electromagnetics, which is a difficult thing, but to put it simply, you can just imagine that you have a vaccine, and vaccines actually cause diseases instead of getting rid of the diseases, but that's another discussion. But you have a vaccine, and let's say it causes an autoimmune disease, and you want to get rid of it. How do you do that? If you take the ingredients of the vaccine, and you have the scalar electromagnetics of it, you have the electromagnetic signature of the working action of the substances in the matter, so the matter is gone, doesn't matter, and you have the vibration of the working action of that matter, you put it on an electromagnetic beam, you transmit it, but then time reversed, you can actually go back to the prime moment the disease started, and time-wise reverse the causation of the disease.
And you're trying to tell me that this technology is absolutely free. I mean, you wouldn't really need to charge for it because there's no way of measuring it.
It's depending on what we as a society want to have charged, of course. Because if someone would deliver the machine and put it out for the world for free, you can make all kinds of free remedies or for a very low charge. But if this is going to be the new healthcare, then of course people could charge it again. And could charge a lot. But the actual cost of making medicine is in reality lower than they are charging us right now, especially the pharmaceutical companies with all their research and development. Well, it's all marketing cost, and they put it on our bills and on the healthcare security bills, which goes up, of course, by vaccinations we don't need. But if you have a machine which can use matter and substance only once, and can strip, because here it is, it can strip the information content of the working action of that chemical or needle or pill or whatever. Like if insulin helps out sugar patients, you don't need insulin, you just need it once to strip the information, load it on a carrier, because sound and light are carriers even of consciousness, but also of intention, but also of substance. So, like this discussion now with, how do you call it in English, the silver, the colloid?
Colloidal silver.
Yeah, okay. That works, okay? If you have water filled with bacteria, you put it in there, it kills the bacteria. Wow! That's one thing. Now go one level deeper. If you take the same silver and you extract the information out of it, and you take the electromagnetic information which is in there, you strip it and you put it into an electromagnetic beam, and you focus that beam on the glass of water filled with bacteria, it does the same thing without touching the water. Okay? This is like electromagnetic homeopath or digital biology. But it's free, so that's a problem. Because you don't need the silver. Just once, strip the information, radiate, bacteria are gone. And even crazier, this is a level deeper, if you calibrate, figure out the emitting frequencies electromagnetically of this silver component, let's just say it's in the optical wavelength of whatever kind of nanometers, and you know how much it is, you know the amplitude, you know the frequency, you know the bandwidth, okay? If you know that, just put it into kind of software which emits an electromagnetic beam with those characteristics, send that beam out on a glass of water, and it kills all bacteria. And you never used the material in the first place. So, what does it mean? Where are the pills? Where are the needles? Where are the vaccinations? They're in the etheric world, which is more real than the reality we think is real. Because the fact that you're seeing me, if I could raise my consciousness, I'm glad I can't, maybe I can, but I don't know it, with whatever means to raise my consciousness and to raise my vibration, it's possible you couldn't even see me, right? Because I'm in this kind of bandwidth. This is visible light.